The Airbus A321 XLR boasts an extended range compared to its normal A321 siblings and maintains a similar capacity. In other words, its economics are significantly more favourable than those of a wide-body on long-haul routes if carrying a similar number of passengers. It's perfectly suited for long and thin routes, those with perhaps insufficient demand for service using smaller wide-bodies. It's an easier plane to fill. With less capacity and generally lower per-seat fuel burn, its ability to fly these routes successfully is unmatched. However, as with any plane, it comes with its own risks. The main appeal of the A321 XLR is, of course, its range. Its ability to fly long distances makes it ideal for all airlines in an age of heavy competition in the industry across most major markets. Most understood is its ability to fly non-stop transatlantic, making smaller markets between North America, Europe and North Africa accessible, routes that may have been operated less profitably by older generation middle-of-the-market jets like the 757 or 767. However, it seems that Airbus's advertised range of 4,700 nautical miles is not actually reachable with the type in a standard configuration. Iberia, which received its first A321 XLR at the end of October last year, says the aircraft can only really reach 3,920 nautical miles with its very standard configuration of 182 seats. Inevitably, this raises questions as to the actual benefits of the aircraft, as the range discrepancy is significant. A lot will depend on geography and economics, wind patterns, premium demand versus leisure, etc. Next, the A321 XLR is not great when it comes to cargo capacity on two counts. Firstly, there is a bit of a risk when looking at the luggage brought on board by passengers. Indeed, for things like the transatlantic market, that is not much of an issue, as passengers bring less baggage on average compared to other long-haul destinations. However, when it comes to flights to Africa, for instance, the luggage space on the A321 XLR might not be sufficient. Brussels Airlines CEO told us in an interview last year that's precisely why it ruled out the type from its possible future fleet. When looking at cargo beyond that transported by passengers, it is a lucrative business. With the XLR's limited cargo capacity, airlines would not be able to make as much money in this segment as they would with a wide-body plane. The full focus is therefore on filling seats. All things considered, that is not catastrophic given the economics of the plane. However, it does limit its deployment possibilities to markets that airlines don't necessarily serve for their cargo demand. A final risk would be regarding deployment flexibility. Where full-service airlines have complex cabin configurations, including lie-flat business class seats in some cases, low-cost airlines have very simple all-economy layouts. Such is the case for Wizz Air. For the full-service airlines, that makes it harder to deploy the plane on short-haul routes where needed, whereas for Wizz Air, that's not an issue, as the onboard product is similar. What do you think of the risks and potential downsides of the A321 XLR? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.